How you doing, everybody? My name is Hikuman Shoyu. Joining me with commentary is Sepalan.
Good morning, everyone. Or afternoon or evening.
Or early morning, or early... whatever. Anyway.
Early evening, late evening.
Or happy dusk or happy dawn. But anyway, we had a race here between Feral5x and vertex5. Or 5x versus x5. And then... So both of these runners are doing a new route, which is early ice, late grapple. Pretty cool route. But let's watch.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the route deviation until about maybe 15 minutes, 16 minutes into the game. For now, they're just going to exit the series base colony. And then we can head to the mainland. Get nice and started.
Planet Zebes.
Zebes or Zeebs? It's Zebes. We all know it's Zebes.
Who had the Japanese text on it? Oh, nobody. Okay. Because I think in Japanese it said Zebes or Zebi.
Yeah, it says Zebes.
Okay. Alright, so let's go over the runners really quick. So Feral had a PB of 121.48, while Vertex 5 had a PB of 126.44.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they also opted to just skip over learning early grapple, late ice, and just pretty much did it the Kekumen Shoyu way, learning what people call the new route, which is essentially early ice and late grapple.
So, for those of you who don't know, the new route, or early ice late grapple route, is a little harder in terms of survival in the beginning of the game, compared to early grapple late ice. Only because you have one less E-tag when you're heading into wreck ship, and we all know the spiky death room and Fantoon and pretty much the whole place is dangerous.
Yeah, because before heading into the wreck ship, you have to essentially pretty much spark your way across the moat and then across the ocean. And shine sparking actually depletes health, which is what makes it actually somewhat troubling. And then in a speed run, there's not really, unless you take the time to actually farm and also get your reserve tank up. But ideally, you just want to go through every room as fast as you can, and it'll cause some health. It'll cause health issues, if anything.
So far, these runners are up and up. They're both, I think, yeah, it both entered the shaft around the same time. Maybe Fro just a little bit later than Vertex, but we'll see how it goes as the game goes along.
Yeah, after they collected these first two items, they're gonna go to Bomb Torizo to pump a couple of missiles on them. And of course, they're gonna pick up the bomb ability first.
Bomb Chorizo.
Yeah, the bomb Charizard. Also, thankfully, the runners entered the room with 99 energy because when BT starts spewing out its little eggs, it ideally you want to get some missiles in order to make the fight go faster. But with bad RNG, you could just get a bunch of health drops and get no missiles and really mess up the fight. But the racers had no problems with that.
Yep, both of these runners are like maybe like a couple of seconds away from each other, but still up and up. I would say, well, as I always say it in the commentary, anything can happen during the run, so you never know. Never know.
Yeah, it's nice and early still.
So what they're gonna do now, shortly, they're gonna do a secret break, and grab these what we call the early supers in this upcoming room. You have to perform a mock ball, and yeah, pretty much pick up those missiles that you're not intended to get early in the game.
Yeah, well, with mock ball, it's pretty much being able to be in ball form while retaining your running speed. So what they did is they got a running start, jumped into the room, and then they did what is called a soft morph, which is pretty much morphing but a few frames before making contact with the ground, which allows them to just kind of instantly go into a ball form without causing like a little bounce animation, which ends up slowing down the speed and the momentum of the mock ball.
Knife reverse mock ball by Feral.
And also getting the quick drop there, just so he can hop over. Doesn't have to wait for the bomb. It's always nice to get that reverse mock ball on the way back to pick up the missiles, but it's not a big deal if you do miss it.
Yeah, you would just lose like maybe like a couple seconds, but um it isn't too bad. You have lots of places to make up for it.
I would say that Vertex is even like, yeah, just one room behind. So they're both making really good pace.
Yeah, Vertex has his splits on his stream. Looks like he's doing pretty well. But please cheer on the runners. You know, we always encourage PB. Yes, this is a tournament, a match against each other, but PB is always great.
It was a
I think,
bonus.
yeah, it showed. You know, we want these runners to improve their times. Um, overall, we want everybody to have fun. So, yeah.
Yeah, the tournament's a nice, friendly competition. Feral approaching Grades layer quickly. He's gonna also jump over this gap, which actually the intended way is to use high jump boots, but with a good setup, you can just wall jump on that
Yeah.
little edge.
Yeah.
Okay, access.
Nice triple super by Vertex.
Yeah, and the lack of super missiles here for Vertex is nothing to worry about as well, because he can just kill meaning crate that's coming up, and it's guaranteed to drop 5 supers, 4 upon dying, and then 1
Yeah.
more after if you just wait out the exploding animation. And really good kill, quick
Ooh.
kill by Feral.
Oh no, Vertex accidentally missed a super for the eye door, so you have to refill a little bit. Oh my gosh, be careful.
He wants to be careful. Thankfully, the little bug dropped him up super early, but
His health is looking very sketchy, so let's hope he finish up Kraid quickly. Oh no! Vertex.
oh, Vertex needs to be careful. If he wants to play it safe, he can just shoot at Kraid and freeze the arm. That way, it doesn't get in the way of any of the shots of the missiles, if anything, like there.
Yeah, a charge beam, a charged phaser beam freezes the arm.
Yeah, the Kraid fight can end up being a little complicated. If a runner engages the second phase. Nevertheless, Vertex
Yeah.
can heal up,
Okay.
getting the E-tank, and
Alright.
good kill.
Vertex did. Vertex finished up Kraid. Now Burrow is making his way into Norfair and doing a little bit of item pickup. So he's gonna be picking up high jump boots, a couple of missiles, um, speed booster and wave, and then ice beam.
Did you say Wade, as in Wade Daniel Smith? Super Metroid Extraordinaire?
Master Wade
Wade Beam, right?
does the 7 tap.
The
I
eighth
need
wonder of
to
the
learn
world.
the 7 tap. You know, I heard it's like the only one person is able to perform that strat.
Oh, I think it's actually yeah. No, you're right. 7 tap, right there in the baby Metroid room.
But is it Envy inside or Sapper Crutch?
Well, they learned from Nutella, you know. So really, Nutella's the source of all this. He's one of the community's beloved members. It was his birthday just a few weeks ago, but we still continue to celebrate it. And he has a match later tonight too against Long Neck Turtle. So there's a lot of Super Metroid action going on tonight. Fero's gonna have his take on the final boss of the game here at Bubble Mountain. Getting that swaggy D boost over.
I think I just heard the laser sound from Earl's stream. It went like.
The laser sound.
Yeah, it's like a sound glitch that sometimes when you shoot, the door opens and it doesn't do the door sound. It does this laser sound.
I think Fero might have find it a little bit easier to speedrun this game with Speed Booster. Plus, it is required, so.
For opting to farm just a little bit, getting a full supply of super, not a bad choice, and also um, a lot of health. Especially at this point, where if you have like a lot of health, it's good so that you can set up for the alpha spark that's coming up after grabbing ice beam. Also to help out with just a little bit after for brush ship.
Hey guys, it's the wave beam. From here on out.
Ohio.
Oh yeah, Ohio. Your friends started watching. This is where the route deviates for new route runners. So Feral is actually gonna be heading over to pick up ice beam.
Yeah, and vertex is on the way to picking up speed booster. Had a little trouble with Gold Mountain, but he made it up after his second try. Not too bad. Pretty good movement so far by both runners. Um, like in my opinion, besides like knowing the tricks to playing this game, movement is a pretty big factor in getting really good times. And Sparrow with the ice escape, nice.
Yeah, you're right about movement. Being able to familiarize yourself with every room, and then finding out the strats that work for you as a runner is important. And a lot of people like to that's me included, like to flash the swag strats here and there. But key always and optimally is going to be the movement across the rooms, and I know these two runners are able to showcase that in their runs.
Nice deboost from Vertex into Ice. I like that deboost.
Phil set up the stutter one tap here, and I think he might have accidentally jumped. But he's just gonna round up those giant side hoppers so that he can kill them with one power bomb.
Yeah, he was trying to do the strat he was trying to do was the speed keep, but it's okay. Just had to kill. As long as you killed out three enemies, not necessarily those hopper. You can actually kill um the worm guys in the flower. What are they called? The salmon eaters. But if you kill two
Oh,
hopper,
mhm, the yapping moss.
yeah, the yapping maw. Oh my gosh, that was such a brain fart. Um,
Yapping maw and paw.
if you kill like a total of three enemies in that room, you actually get the gray door open.
Phil's gonna attempt ocean fly. He's gonna use a missile setup. I think it was just a little too early, maybe. Finally gaining entrance to the wrecked ship. Oh, and a nice nice item check, or wall check rather, to pick up the item optimally.
Oh, Pharaoh opting to do the X Factor shot, turning off Spader and Ice.
Yeah, they can either strike can be really around the same time save. Just as long as Fantoon is down, that's really what matters.
Nice X Factor there. Just need one more. Oh, you're doing Doppler. Cool. Oh
Yeah,
no!
the hybrid. Oh
Oh, come on, Pharaoh.
no! So
Be careful.
I mean, with the right timing, yeah, what Farrell's doing is gonna farm the flames. But those drops, though, are
Wow, they're working in his favor. Oh no, Vertex is having some issues getting into wreck ship. Trying to spark his way, but he keeps on hitting that little pillar ceiling thing.
yeah, he wants to bomb right up at the top there, so that he can conserve energy and doesn't have to necessarily have 90 energy and then accidentally also fall into the water again, which would be very costly. But
Yeah.
fortunately, he made it. Nice little high five here.
I hope I hope he
5x and
farms. Yeah, I hope he
vertex5.
farm for health. Soon 56 health. I don't know how much you have in the reserves, but 56 going up against Pantone is pretty risky.
I think he saw like maybe 75.
70.
Uh,
That isn't too bad, but we'll see. Okay, he's going for it.
let's hope for a good Fantoon on Vertex's end. And Farrell still wants to be really careful because this is Fantoon might be down, but this is still a very scary part of the run.
Yeah, the run killer is coming up. The wrecky ship, spiky death, room of wreckiness death.
Yeah, Death ship. You know,
Oh my gosh, this is so close.
Yeah, runners have been known to ship themselves here.
Nice, Burrow safely made it through that room.
Like a pro, really good job, Feral.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Vertex. Oh my gosh, Vertex, be careful. His reserve's activated, which is pretty good, but still.
No, okay, so Feral can still. The whole point is just to survive. Really, he wants to survive this part. Good
By the
kill,
way,
69 health.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you were right there.
Oh my goodness, that was really clutch for a Vertex though, honestly.
Really good job. This is why this new route is kind of risky, kind of bold to take. Now, although
Ooh.
has all the health in the world. Well, he took health, and that's what I was gonna get to. Is that he doesn't want to take too much damage leaving the wreck ship after this is the gauntlet spark, and
By the way,
you want to
what's
avoid
up with
having
the
to.
69s? If Bro had 69 for a little while.
Feral had 69 for a little while.
Oh yeah,
Is
he
that
has
what you said?
69 health, just for like a little bit.
A little bit of wild. Okay. All right, Vertex, you can do it.
Right, here comes the Ricky's death room of Spiky Death. Nice, nice. He safely
Good.
made it through. Yeah.
Also, I guess an important note about those platforms, spiky platforms of death of platforms, is you don't want to ledge grab on them either, or avoid turning around as you're about to land on them. Oh no, Vertex, please! As in the words of the immortal Alucard and Enmet, please.
Alright, Vertex, for in the bomb jump. Oh, oh my gosh, Vertex.
Not the fish, not the mama. He has a good amount of health, and he took down one fish, so. I believe in Vertex.
Oh man, that was.
Oh,
My goodness.
really
That was,
clutch.
yeah, that was too close for comfort. Like,
Girl's gonna have a nice time here to relax. Just curl up.
in the words of Christopolo, take some time to look at Christopolo's Tinder and Facebook and his cats.
Yeah, I
Just
think
kidding.
we all. No, I think we all check Christopher's Tinder. Like, we don't even have our own accounts. We just check his. We
Oh,
hack
okay.
it, and yeah.
Do you think he swipes left or right all the time?
I think he swipes to the right.
Got it.
like Crocomire or something. Crocomire also an avid Tinder user, as you will see later today.
I don't know though. You might not get a chance to swipe, especially with the you know, plasma beams that they have.
Yeah, so effectively not in this race. Is Crocomire gonna get the chance to swipe? But I guess in the later races, and Feral is able to maintain his health. He still might want to be careful. I mean, depending on how much he has in his reserves, which he should have a good amount.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be able to make a stop at the ship.
He would need well, it depends on how he approaches the going up to the criteria power bomb room. If he, for example, goes up to the shorter shrine park from the top, and he can conserve some health, but we'll see how he does. Meantime, Vertex is almost done with the cleanup of the ship area and this section of criteria. I think that jump was unintentional from what Barrow did.
Yeah, I think so too. And it looks like he is going to get the short charge here. Looks like so is Vertex. I thought he was going to go for the Shine Spark across bowling.
So 217 isn't too bad, but kind of have to be a little careful here. And then hopefully he has enough health in his reserves. So we'll see.
Hold on, let me check my Tinder really fast.
Oh, let me log into Christopoulos too.
Yeah, just gonna send him up with some blind dates. Okay, so it looks like Feral is gonna tap into his reserves.
Yeah, it looks like he has enough. He had 55 before he activated it. Oh yeah, he made it, so he's good.
I guess another nerve-wracking part of running 100%. Somewhat, only because of the time that you would
Right.
potentially lose.
Yeah.
Is here in the
Oh yeah, this part here. Nice approach though. He took it very slow.
Feral just gonna jump across the Mushroom Kingdom and then head back to Brinstar. Start the second part of its item collection.
While the item collection is happening for both players, just want to take a chance to say please give these runners a follow. On your left is Feral5x. On your right is vertex5 or vertex5.
Oh,
I
that
think.
was a really clean criteria power bonus room for Vertex. Go on.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I think when for the item collection or item cleanup here in Printstar where um Bro is going to, I think that's like one of the longer part of the run for item collection. Because you have to like pretty much travel all over the place to get these items.
Yeah, I think it's this might be the second longest, right? Because first would be Meridia. So
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
pretty much you take that entire area out in one go. But then again, you have to visit Brinstar so many times, like getting morphin missiles and then getting early supers and then charge and then coming back and then getting these items and then coming back later to get the last of Blue Brinstar.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Printstar, I guess you could. It's like the hometown of Planet Zips, or the hometown of all these aliens here.
Feral is gonna wave high here to this gate. That's the only method of entrance into this. Well, I mean, you could technically also shoot a super at it.
Yeah. It's interesting how that works. I guess it's similar to like the wraparound shot in a way. Um, but anyway, we're not talking about that. I mean, we're not doing that in this tournament, unless you want to just
No,
show
we're
off,
doing that in the RPO tournament, right?
or the rando tournament, if there is a rando tournament.
There better be. Okay, so Vertex just, kiss the animals goodbye, telling them that they're gonna die later in the run, feeling no remorse, no sympathy for them. Which, I mean, I guess it's good. I would say, wouldn't you agree, Keku?
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie, Feral cleaned all of that section out right now pretty fast, actually. That was a really clean segment. Vertex is setting up for the Mission Impossible here.
Yeah,
He's gonna get these power bombs and dip.
nice, nicely done. It's not as a runner of this of Hundo, like I don't think that strat is too hard. As long as you know the setup, and also if you're quick enough to wall jump, then you should be okay. But if you want to start off slow, then do the strat that Barrow just did, which would power bomb after quick dropping.
Oh, that was actually a cool setup by Vertex using the lettuce leaf to deboost to the left in order to get the proper camera position for Spore Spawn skip.
Yeah, it's really cool how you see the runner performing different strats in their runs. Like there are a lot of strats that are like um made up just to the runner preference. So pretty cool, cool.
Yeah, I think even I don't know, I could have been seeing things, but I think even Vertex, as he was running out of the room, going into Pink Brinstar again, I think he even KO'd through the pipe. KO'd through the pipe and got the speedball.
Now Vertex is almost done with the his item cleanup in Brinstar, and he will be making his way to Meridia, while Feral is going to be heading to Meridia Beach, picking up a few more items there. Alright, so Feral almost done. Going to be making his way out of Meridia Beach. Let's see, Vertex getting the Main Street missiles. Nice. After I think it was second try.
Yeah, that stutter 3-tap is a little toy, like a toiga, but you know, it's always really saves a lot of time.
What'd you have for breakfast, Steffi? Smoked on pancake?
I had frosted flakes, you know, because I'm toy like a toiga.
Oh, gotcha.
What did you eat?
Toast and eggs.
I think if you just said toast, that would have been like the perfect answer to anything ever in the world. Just the way that you said it was spot on delivery. It wasn't even DiGiorno's.
Alright, so Vero just finished up the Botchroon with a perfect X Factor and Supas, and setting up with a full happy. Let's go. Nicely done.
Clean stuff, Feral. That's what we like to see here. Vertex quickly approaching Meridia Beach as well. Gonna get a little suntan.
And then Pharaoh is gonna fight Dragon soon. It's gonna set up for the X Factor Shrine Park round, first round strat. Now this is the thing about the difference between the old route and new route, where in the old route you have grapple beam, so you can opt to do the grapple beam kill. Or with this route, you have to do this strat here. Nicely done by Feral. That was a pretty perfect fight.
Also, a huge bonus for defeating Dragon with Shine Sparks is you can get a blue suit.
So the blue suit basically is stored a shrine perk. The only downside is that you can't run, or you can't hold run, otherwise you're gonna lose it. So watch him press down and activate it. And you got the full reverse happy. Nice. Now Vertex is on his way to fighting Botchman.
So if we can just type exclamation mark die, that would make this fight a whole lot quicker.
Oh, interesting. Vertex did the audio cue version of the setup. Oh, the audio setup basically, where you hear the you stand in a spot. Once you hear the audio cue to start charging, and then he turns around and performs the X Factor. So that was cool.
Yeah, the turning around while you're holding a charge, getting ready for an X Factor, slightly delays the X Factor itself, so it helps with the timing overall.
And Vertex fell down while trying to do the full happy setup, but now you have to do the maneuvered way with wall jumps and such through the Coliseum. The quicksand, by the way, is like pretty tricky. Make sure you don't turn around as you land, otherwise you're gonna fall deep inside and hit the spikes underneath. Or I don't know what they actually are underneath the sand.
I think it's kind of like when you're at the beach and then you're walking around and like everything's fine, you're in the water, and then you step on something weird and you're like, oh, that's gross. I think that's what Samus steps on.
Oh, got it.
That's like the worst feeling.
Maybe the poisonous jellyfish. I don't know. But
oh well, I mean the Metroids are pretty jelly-like. They're jellies. They're not Metroids.
True. Alright, let's see the ice clip from Feral. Nicely done. That was a really cool that setup there is very, very consistent. Slow, but very, very consistent.
I mean, it's better than losing the run there, to be honest.
Exactly.
It sucks, so.
Nice fight by Vertex Dragon. Got it the blue suit.
Getting the beats by Dragon right here. Serving up a little bit of seafood for the baby Drays.
Some shrimp gumbo. Fried shrimp.
Space jump shrimp. Blue suit shrimp. Snail shrimp.
Faison.
Shrimp.
By the way, I thought Bro were gonna kill Shakto there for a moment.
That's what I was hoping for, I put money on that.
Nice reverse from Vertex.
Do you like it, did Shakto?
Well, I only like him until he cleans up the sand, but that's it.
Wow, so you use him to get your own way, huh?
Yeah.
I can't believe your ethics, Keku.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Screw Shack Tool with Screw Attack. Available now behind your nearest golden chorizo.
All right, so both of you well, Pharaoh is halfway done with the Meridia cleanup, while Vertex is pretty much starting on his, but he has to get Spring Ball shortly. So this is a interesting strat. You see Pharaoh laying the power bomb. What that does is set up the one of the pirates to go to the left or right, I mean, or something. It basically is just an easier setup. It's kind of used in any percent as well. Oh no, Vertex.
Yeah, Vertex is opted to go with a faster method, but it's a little bit riskier. You can do it, Vertex. You can do it.
Nice. He did the he didn't really intend to do that strat, which I'm sure, but he did it anyway. That was good.
Yeah, very, very good job. Gonna play a little bit of Shaq Fu here, chilling with Shaq. Gonna collect
Practicing
basketball.
the HPJ maybe, or you just doing some bomb jumps.
For approaching his last set of Meridia items. Oh, and what Feral did, there's a crumble block right there that with Spring Ball, if you just hold the jump button and as you pretty much are on it, Spring Ball allows you to jump immediately upwards. A sure way to pretty much not fall down the blocks at all.
Yeah, that's why Spring Ball is considered the best item in the game. You can perform a lot of safety strats, a lot of swaggy strats. It's good for maneuvering, all that stuff. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it helps to be really baller. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say interesting way to approach Create Lair again from Pharaoh. He did the triple super entrance. Like at this point in the game, some people just use this spring ball strat, but the triple super is actually pretty cool too.
Excellent. Plasma Room. Ooh, that was really good for Vertex. Phil's just gonna pick up the missiles right below Ice Beam here. Oh, that was pretty cool actually. Getting a Shine Spark there. But from here on out, he's just gonna skip over. He's gonna skip over Crocomyre's door. You know, just knock on his door and leave, and it's gonna make headway forward Lower Norfair.
Ooh, nice. I was hoping for that spring ball movement there. Okay. Vertex set up for the D boost here. Oh. Oh, he was. I was pretty sure he was trying to do the spring ball strat that that he was trying to do, but um he didn't activate the short charge, so it's okay.
Yeah, Vertex a really good runner, showing off a lot of good strats here. A lot of interesting ways to navigate through the rooms.
Barrel incoming lower Norfair. With Ridley soon. The Ridley music.
Yeah, the Ridley reprise. The assistance of that Chozo, he's able to drain the acid, flushing the toilet, and then Kurt wants to be careful not to drop down.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
That was really scary.
He's like looking. If you're looking at his stream, he's like, that's just like, oh my gosh face. Like, oh, like almost like a OMG and slight relief because he actually didn't fall through. Ooh, nice springball shot from Vertex, by the way.
Hey, see, Vertex just has all the strats down. Putting up, like, demonstrating his showmanship right here. This run is also really good. Oh, the supers were really good.
Yeah, it's for RNG manipulation. Especially with Ridley coming up, you know, you want to manipulate his tail.
Yeah, that RNG manipulation actually makes it so that his PB gets bad RNG, so he's able to catch up to it.
And then Pharaoh just passed through the quote-unquote easiest room in the game. Oh yeah, worst room in the game, sorry.
Yeah, the worst room in the room. Oh, okay, so Vertex had a slight hiccup. Not being able to gain access into the gate heading towards the Crumble Shaft missiles.
Those missiles there are really, I think one of the most annoying places to be in the game, because like as you enter the room, there's a crumble block ledge, so if you don't jump on time, then you're gonna fall down and you're gonna have to climb all the way back up. I mean, there are some backup strats too, but if you're not careful, you're just gonna drop down. So yeah.
Yeah, and then the platforms below that are also all crumble blocks, pretty much, so they just end up complicating the room entirely.
Pharaoh just picked up the powerbomb machine and is on his way to fight the metal pirates, and then Ridley in a few. Let's watch. And then Vertex missing the chronic boost, but he's like, we're gonna do it the other way and base jump into the lair.
Yeah, Vertex said no to drugs. He doesn't like the Chronic, not even the album. And it's just is rather more content in just listening to some good old Super Metroid music.
Da 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 da.
Snoop Dogg.
Is that how it goes? Da 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 da. Yeah, yeah. Alright, here comes Ridley.
Yeah. So I'm almost certain that Feral would prefer having Ridley giving him suit patterns, because it's pretty much the best method for any speedrunner. On top of that, that's the only patterns that Ridley can give you in rotation.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now he's trying to jump into Ridley's loving arms before he dies.
I just died in your arms.
I was just about to say that.
Were you really?
Yeah.
It must have been something. Something he said.
Something. Yeah, something I said.
Man,
nice
GT.
GT.
Good music.
Nice GT fight by Vertex, by the way. Picking up screw attack. And then he's going to do a little more item collecting and make his way to Ridley.
Oh, fair. Has some clean movement. He got the flower house on his way to Ridley, and then the reverse flower house on his way back through the metal pirates.
Oh, I'm not sure how Vertex did that, but he diagonally sparked into the lava room. Maybe maybe his button combination. You know, he probably pressed the angle up button and then tried to press forward and jump, but maybe he pressed the angle button and then jump instead of forward, but it's okay, he made it through.
Yeah, there's several ways to actually trigger. No, Vertex.
Oh my gosh! Oh man, I know how that feels.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. And a wind chime. But there's several ways. I mean, at least you can have another shot at the magic money strat. But there's several ways to actually set off a shine spark, horizontally, that is. And Keko, I think you prefer to jump, you break out a spin, you tap, jump again, and then you tap right.
What I do is I press up to break spin. That activates the the animation, and then I press right or left to left and then jump to go forward.
Yeah, essentially pretty much as long as you can break out a spin, that's important. Because the way that I would do it is I would use angle up, and sometimes by holding angle up and then of course pushing jump, they're pretty much pressed almost at the same time or around the same time. Like if you're holding angle up and then you press jump, you're gonna diagonally spark.
Here's the vertex5 Z missiles from Pharaoh.
Hold on, are those like baby chozos, by the way? They're like the fattest baby things You know those statues?
Oh,
They're like on the toilet or something, like
shucks, I
being
missed it.
potty trained.
We'll
Yeah,
find.
don't worry. Like on the way back.
Oh, there, those one.
Yeah, those potty trained Jojo's.
Probably.
I guess that's. I mean, then that really holds up to what Christophilus said about the lavatory. Then it's all just bathroom reference.
Oh yeah. Interesting, interesting. Vertex is making gonna fight um really soon. Now, the thing about the really fight that we didn't explain later is that you want to shoot 20 shots of Ice Wave Plasma, and then that technically gets him down to 0 HP, or you can shoot some supers too. Once he reaches the 0 HP, uh, either he'll explode or he'll be a troll and fly around. So you have to have him grab him. You have to have Billy grab you by the ball. I mean, you know.
we know, like that, just like that.
And then, ah, I just died in tonight.
I just died of what you said right now because that is funny because of the ball thing. Okay, so this is when New Route starts making their way to visit their favorite Gerber baby, Crocomire.
The thing about Crocomire in New Route too is like, I think the New Route for this fight is, I think it's a very preferable to a lot of players, especially myself. It's so easy to shoot the charge beam into Crocomire's mouth because it's just one shot, and then all he does is just backs away like a garble baby he is.
Yeah, we didn't even like babies here. Except baby Metroid. That's the only baby in our heart. And then I think, really fast, I mean, it's really not that important, but following a good tradition, Feral wall jumped off Crocomire's belly right before the fight started.
Incoming bike suit? Oh no. He tried.
I think it was also pretty interesting, like really good that Feral was space jumping above the lava, but still out of the screen as Crocomire was drowning and no one was there to save it. Just kind of taunting it like, oh, hey, look, I can space jump and you can't. You're dying. You're dead.
And then he pops up back up. You jerk. How dare you? And dies. Alright, so Pharaoh's on his way to getting the grapple beam. In New Route, kind of useless at this point.
Not unless you want to, grab onto some mother brain knowledge as she rainbow beams you to death.
You're right.
So everyone grab a book and enjoy learning some Super Metroid. It's actually a fun game to learn to speedrun.
Let's take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow beam.
Yeah, we are in sync once more. There we are. Can't wait for the Cadillac Ekui. I can do anything.
What you really want?
Yeah, the DMX one.
All right,
What?
So Vertex is almost done with. Oh well, just getting started on his Norfolk cleanup, and then Feral is almost done. You just need to pick up one more missile, I think, and make his way to Turian. Well, gotta go X-ray and all the other stuff in Criteria and Blueprint Star, but yeah.
And then I might be mistaken. I'm not sure, but no, I think I'm right. Vertex here is in the Billy Mays room because if you shoot this, you get the reserve tank, and and okay, hold on. But then underneath that, wait, there's more. Look at those missiles, the Billy Mays missiles. That's right, right? I got that right, right? That's this room, right?
There's another room exactly almost like that though.
No, that was in the
Oh,
imposter
okay,
room.
Seppi, I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, nice deboost by the way by Vertex.
Hmm.
In my opinion, maneuvering through the Purple Mountain room to get like those missiles and then getting out is pretty annoying, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mama said birthday like this.
And now Furrow's on the way to pick up X-ray, and then Vertex is fighting Crocomire. Let's see that one shot.
Yeah, give him the old One Punch Man treatment.
One punch. Oh, he did this little gesture. Basically, what is kind of you're supposed to be actually standing in front of. Well, you are still standing in front of Crocomire, but this kind of sets up for the spike suit setup. If for an easier attempt, so you'll be able to do one attempt, and then if you make a mistake, then you grab the E tank, run back, and try it again. So yeah. Now you're thinking to yourself, X-ray is kind of useless at this point. Um, Not really. It actually helps out with the stand-up glitch at the Mother Brain fight. If in case you mess up. All right, so Pharaoh's almost done with item collection. Couple more items to go. So any tank, 3 more missiles, and a super. And Vertex just picked up grapple beam, and he's gonna be space jumping his way to the grapple missile. This is one of the differences, by the way, for between old route and new route, where these missiles here are harder to grab because you'd have to use the grapple beam, and if you're not too careful, you're gonna have to you have to shine spark up or um, try to pretty much jump your way up there.
Yeah, essentially you don't have to Indiana Jones it.
But wait, there's more that happened for Pharaoh. Is that the room that the room SFE?
No, that's some other room. That's some fake room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I only know my Billy Mays missiles. Because I'm threatened.
Oh, that was an interesting jump by Vertex. It was like very it was clean basically, like diagonally cleaned. Crazy. Yeah, the movements by each runner are really good. Oh my goodness. Um, Burrow shine broke the other way. I think he's kind of laughing to himself in his stream.
Yeah. It's all good joy here. I mean, you really wouldn't experience any other joy than speedrunning Super Metroid like that.
And besides, guys, they're not just mistakes; they're happy accidents.
Cool story, Bob.
Oh no.
Also, some swaggy spring ball strats for Vertex. Really bringing out the techs.
Nice entrance into X-ray for Vertex.
And here we have Feral quickly approaching. The Deno plan missiles. Lisa needs braces.
Technically, these are the last missiles you want to pick up in the run. Ooh, nice
yeah,
mock ball.
Daddy likes that mock ball.
Nice, nicely done.
Actually, you know what? Blueprint Star kind of somewhat really does remind me of Marge Simpson's hair.
Why is
Don't
that?
know why. I think because it's blue. Almost positive because it's blue. Alright, now we gets to chill here with Feral. Practicing his
Check
he's practicing
Christophelos.
his eagerness
Yeah,
for
check out
diagonal bomb.
Christophelos, the Facebook guy. Let's go. Oh, what is this?
And horizontal bomb.
Alright, so incoming Tyrion and movement and like coordination is a big factor in maneuvering fast through the upcoming Metroid rooms. Let's watch.
Yeah.
Oh, not a bad thing to do right there. Feral is grouping the Metroids. Um, I know grouping them helps out with the drops.
Yeah, it's typically seen in the any percent category. And it's still pretty fast, to be honest. TBH, flame emoji, 100% emoji.
Let's see how Metroid Room 420 goes.
Hype!
Okay, cool. Look at his ammo. Earl has a very good amount of ammo. Two, well, missiles not that bad, but not that important, but the supers count is really good. But if he has, since he has like 20 power bomb too, he can set up for the crystal flash if he needs to. Glad that Vertex didn't forget the Mother Brain missiles, by the way.
Good.
Nice skip. Nice skip.
Squeaky even.
Do you prefer Skippy or Jiff?
I think I prefer just the generic brand.
Oh, kind of like Kirkland or something.
Yeah, Kirkland, or I think Kroger's has some. No, nah, never mind. I like Smuckers.
Feral is trying to set up for the speed booster dev skip. He gets it after third try. Nicely done.
So good. Yeah, that's it's a pretty tight window to get that shine spark. I mean, all right, so you get the stutter 3-tap in the room before, and then you can actually like press the dash button again and make it a stutter 4 to make it a lot easier, consistent as you go through the door. But always good to see, and that way he doesn't have to unequip screw attack either.
Now, by the way, you have to shoot 20 charge beams, or you can pump all your missiles. I don't know the exact number of missiles, but it's just faster to do the charge beam. After that, Pharaoh's gonna set up for the stand-up glitch, damage himself below 800, above 700.
It's got 99 problems with a stand-up glitch ain't one. Actually, 100 problems because this is 100% category.
Okay, cool. Forgot that you turn on Varia, but because of it, Varia is a little riskier to do the stand-up, to perform the stand-up glitch. But he got it. Basically, you wanna damage yourself as fast as you can to less than 100 HP. So at this point, you see Pharaoh just jumping. Basically, you can't be on the ground until after. See that sprite right there? That's when you can start being on the ground. But you have to pretty much be in the air before that happens.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck.
Yeah, because the game forces you to just sit down and calm down. Puts you on timeouts. But a good visual cue to know when to start shooting Mother Brain again is when she turns completely gray.
Yeah. Also, another thing about doing the stand-up glitch, you shouldn't be shooting during the certain parts. So like when you switch to hyper beam or when you switch from the baby being killed and stuff, then you can pretty much stop off the game. Alright, let's see the Metroid skip by Vertex. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, the baby skip used to be thought to be tasks only, but now everyone is tasks.
Nice. That was good.
Yes.
That was good for Vertex. Now,
Yeah,
Pharaoh,
really.
Pharaoh's making his way out of Zebis. Um, Hopefully, he will not be saving the aminos.
Drinking the Danimals, yep. We sure don't like them.
Ooh,
Man, I have been loving Fearl's movement this entire run. It's good stuff.
alright, so Pharaoh finished with a 125.50. SRL, he finished with an SRL time of 125.52. GG to Pharaoh.
Congratulations on winning the match, Feral. Good job. Nice
Um,
done, well jobbed.
I think he won all of his matches in his group. Wow, what a pro! What a pro! I tell you what.
What a pro indeed. That's why they call him the Protation Master. They don't actually call him that, but they might as well start calling him that because it's true.
Okay, this.
He
Well, we
is.
have to confirm that he got 100%, but I'm pretty sure he did.
He got it. I'm
Alright, so
not worried. It's numerical worried
Vertex finishing up Mother Brain shortly with the stand-up glitch.
I guess also an important way to follow through with the stand-up glitch is to just kind of space jump in place. You don't want to be all over. And then potentially risk that everything would be all over.
Pharaoh rotated the screen.
There we go. Now that's a sight I'm more familiar with on Feral's stream.
Ooh, oh my gosh, that was kind of close. Vertex shot the beam right before the transition to where the baby died, and that was scary.
Kissing mother goodbye one last time.
Oh, Blue Bomber.
The blue
Swaggy.
bomber indeed. Really good.
Vertex had busted out a lot of swaggy strat today. What a pro. What a pro, I tell you what.
Well, how do you like that?
Dear Force, by the way.
Dear
And
Force.
Hundo confirmed from Feral. Nice. Come on, Vertex, get out of there. Put me through.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Um,
here
all
we
right.
go.
What we're seeing here is um plus 10 minutes to the SRL time.
Yep. I am sorry, Vertex. You are considered out of bounds.
Wait a second. What is he doing?
I think he's just screwing around.
He is screwing around.
He's screwing around. He likes this. You enjoy this, Vertex?
Wow. He's making the animals suffer. Look at them.
I know. Along with them, he's like in that boiling lava. Actually, that's acid, so it's more tangy. It's more like Tang or like Fanta. So
Fanta,
I guess
Fanta.
he's burping
One
the
Fanta.
animals. Fanta, Fanta, don't you want the Fanta, Fanta? Don't you
Look at the
wanna?
look at the right one. He's like, uh,
Like, I think
uh,
this is a way out.
it,
If you could just shoot this, please. You could just shoot this wall right here. I'm looking at it right here. Just
uh, uh,
let me in.
just do it. Just do it.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh, what do you? Put him up, put him up. Vertex, you're going all the way through.
Don't,
You're putting it.
you know, I hope he, gets out of there, because if he dies, he
He
dies.
dies. He
He
dies.
has to start the race all over.
I think he wants to take the punishment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was
Oh,
that
well,
was.
yeah, he forfeited from his race in SRL. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I guess.
What a guy.
Well, I mean, technically, the animal still died, so he's not a loser.
Wow. What a guy.
And yeah, fusion is still not within the realm of possibilities.
Wow. What a guy. That was that was a good way to end the race, in my opinion. Oh. Oh. Well,
Well,
he
still, I think both runners did did incredibly well. They put up
I I agree.
they put up a really good run. You know, it was two new route runners, something we haven't really gotten the chance to really say.
Oh yeah, like a lot of the races were like one person doing the old route and another person doing the new route and stuff like that. So, um, but it's good to see like both runners doing the same route so that everybody can compare. Let's see now. Um, well, GG to Feral and GG to Vertex. Vertex is not actually disqualified. You know, he died proud. He died loud and proud. You know.
Died, yeah. Everyone died in that run.
Uh huh. So the upcoming race, we have another race coming up in about 15 minutes. It's gonna be between Diddy Kong versus Nightmare 47 and Steph Cad versus Ninja Cloud. Um, yeah, we need to find out who's doing
Yup,
commentary for that. I'm not able to do commentary
four-way
for that.
race.
Four-way race.
Nobody's doing commentary on that. I want to. Okay, well, I mean, I kind of can, but I'd probably have to get ready really, really fast. You know,
Yeah, I have stuff
unless
to
someone
do
wants to
too.
step in. But still, GG, really good job
Oh
to
yeah.
to both runners, to the viewers, to you, Keku. This couldn't have been possible without you.
uh, I just died in your arms tonight. But anyway,
Must have
um,
been something I feel.
As always, please give a follow to the runners. It was Feral5x and Vert vertex5. um,
vertex5x Feral
yeah. My name is Kikuman Shoyu, and commenting with me is
is I guess I'll stick with Cephalon for now, but yeah, that's still me.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Kikuman Shoyu 5x. My bad.
Yeah, and Cephalon 5x.
No, you're Cephalon XY.
No, no, I'm X5. I'm just kidding. You just said that.
um, but yeah. So stick around, guys, and we have another race coming up in about 15 minutes. And thank you again.
We'll see you not next fusion.
Unless you're Vertex because you killed the animal with yourself. Haha.
Later, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Super Metroid Winter Hundo Tournament. I am Secret Hooves. I'll be guiding you through your action today. Here's what we got going on. We got an awesome race lined up. It's about to start in a couple seconds here.